In this episode, Sean finds himself in a high-stakes situation with two of his closest friends in critical condition. His mentor and father figure, Dr. Aaron Glassman, and his returning friend, Dr. Claire Brown. Sean feels deeply responsible for saving both of them, which drives the intense drama of the show's final hour. Meanwhile, the series has been wrapping up storylines for other characters, with colleagues Dr. Morgan Resnick and Dr. Alex Park getting married in the previous episode, giving them their happy ending. We dive back into Claire's story right where we left off in the previous episode. Claire is dealing with complications from stage 1 breast cancer, but things take a turn for the worse. Her latest tissue sample shows the cancer has spread more than they thought, and she goes into septic shock. Dr. Aaron Glassman told Sean that his cancer had come back, and now he was facing death again. He has had 3 to 6 months of survival since his cancer returned. Sean struggled to accept this news because he loved Glassman like a father. Still, Sean believed that advancements in medicine since Glassman's last surgery could make a difference. He didn't let the bad news stop him. He called a meeting with top doctors, shared Glassman's medical file without revealing the patient's name, repeatedly saying that the patient's identity is not medically important, and asked for their ideas on how to save him. Dr. Lim quickly realized the patient was Glassman and reminded everyone that he didn't want any further treatment. Dr. Glassman and Sean eventually had a deep conversation, where Glassman explained that he didn't want to endure painful treatments that might only give him another 6 months to a year. Instead, he wanted to make the most of the time he had left, especially with Sean. Even though Sean didn't fully agree with Glassman's decision, he came to accept it. The finale then transitions into a long sequence, showing what happens to many of the doctors in the future. Audrey stepped down as president and joined a doctor outreach program abroad. Meanwhile, newlyweds Alex and Morgan enjoyed precious moments with their adopted daughter Eden in her nursery. As for Sean, he and Dr. Glassman spent the final months of Glassman's life together. One touching scene shows them riding a carousel at night, with Dr. Glassman giving Sean a sad look. But there were brighter days ahead for Sean. He and his wife Lee had not one, but 2 children, who grew into their pre-teens in a series of time-lapsed scenes. Sean's career also flourished as he rose to become chief of surgery. In a powerful TED Talk, with Claire, her husband Jared, Alex, Morgan, and his family watching from the audience, Sean shared his remarkable journey and expressed his gratitude for his friends' unwavering support. In the final episode, Sean talked about a foundation set up in Dr. Glassman's name, which Claire co-manages. The foundation's mission is to support patients with neurological disorders, and it quickly became a success, gaining backing from numerous hospitals worldwide. Sean hoped that through this foundation, he could honor Dr. Glassman's legacy by positively impacting patients' lives, just as Dr. Glassman had significantly influenced his own over the 7 seasons of The Good Doctor. What did you think of The Good Doctor's series finale? I'd love to hear your thoughts. If you enjoyed this recap, don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more TV show reviews and recaps. Your support means a lot,